Hi, I'm Stacey Park, and this is Artbeat, a Missouri Western production. There's a lot happening on the local art scene, and Artbeat will be there to give you a front row seat to the latest performances, workshops, and festivals. We'll also go behind the curtain to chat with the local artists, volunteers, and organizations that make it all happen. So let's go see what's happening in this edition of Artbeat. What does designing jewelry, creating 3D sculptures, and learning to rock like a pop star have in common? Well, it's all here at Scape, a 5-day arts camp, the result of a partnership between the Allied Arts Council and Missouri Western State University.
Scape is a week-long summer arts camp for children entering grades 3 through 10 with just kind of a variety of arts experiences. We usually have anywhere from 12 to 15 classes that they can choose. They come for a week, and most of the feedback we've gotten from the children and parents, they wish it was 2 weeks.
Well, you get to be yourself, be creative, and express yourself. It lets me express myself by drawing and dancing and stuff, which really makes me happy.
Scape began in 1988. It's a program of the Allied Arts Council, and I wasn't there at the time, but the executive director and the Arts Education Committee at the time had heard about a similar program offered and thought, well, why don't we partner with Missouri Western, and that's what happened. And we've been partnered with Missouri Western now for 22 years with the program, and we're very grateful to them for the use of the Potter Fine Arts building during the course of the week, and it's just been a great collaboration for 22 years.
Students entering grades 3 through 10 get to experience a variety of disciplines through theater, music, visual arts, and dance.
I am an assistant teacher for the School of Pop. School of Pop is really just a class where we want to introduce to them what pop is, and pop is music. It's a genre of music, so under pop is really all genres of music. When you look up the definition, it says pop is inspired by rock and roll and gospel and R&B and all that. So what we do, we try to show them what pop is, and then we break down the genres and we show them where different music comes from, and we try to introduce all those elements of pop and make it a fun class for them.
They're kids, they want to have fun. It's okay to have fun, and it really showed me that kids really appreciate when you enjoy what you're doing. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, then they won't get into it. When you involve them and you make them get up and get interactive and start singing, and you ask them, okay, what's your favorite song? I'll play it. Do you know what this song is? We did a lot of that. And so they get interactive. They feel like, oh, I know the song. Oh, I can do it. I can, so that's what they did.
Martha Greer got in contact with me through another one of the percussionists and asked me, she's like, I kind of want to have this percussion class. What do you want to teach? I'm thinking, she's thinking of something like a, world percussion or global, something like that. And so she kind of just let me tailor it the way I wanted to. And there was a high success rate in the class. The kids enjoyed it, I guess, enough so that she invited me back. I'm into steel pan drums, and I play in a reggae band, and I play with, I'm learning from a teacher who studies in Brazilian drums, and then also he studies Cuban drums. So I've been learning Cuban, Brazilian, steel pan from the Caribbean, and reggae. So it's something I'm into, and I'm very enthusiastic about it, and I'm enthusiastic to bring it on to the kids and teach them something else.
I'm always amazed at what they've learned. I mean, even by Wednesday, it's just astonishing. The percussion class is doing fabulous African rhythms that Dustin is teaching, really teaching them some great world music. And it's a beautiful experience for the children to realize that not all drumming is, a drum set and jazz and stuff that's all American, but people around the world do drumming in different ways. So it's a great experience for kids.
Day one, I select what instrument I think is kind of the most important and the foundation for the other instruments to kind of play around with. And so we learn that foundation instrument, and so everyone learns that. And then on the second day, we learn all the other instruments that kind of accompany the main instrument. And so it gives all the kids a chance to play one instrument and kind of learn the other ones progressively.
This is my second year, and I had such a good experience last year that I just had to come back. I like to come in and see the new faces, and it's kids that are really interested in art, and so it's very different for me to come into a classroom of like 15 to 20 kids who are all really excited to be there. And we just have a blast. I teach the kids how to use the tools, so they really make the clasp and they learn how to use the pliers. They make their own earrings the first day, or they can make a cell phone charm, and that teaches them how to use the tools. So once they know how to use the tools, they can just come in and make anything they want. And by the end of the week, these kids are making professional designs. It's really cool. Oh, everything goes home. Grandmas and aunts and uncles, they all get presents by the end of the week. A little sister gets, a new pair of earrings, so it's pretty cool.
Arts education is very important, and children learn in all different ways. Some learn by reading and writing and the arithmetic, the old-fashioned ways. Some learn by expressing themselves. There's all different kinds of learning and expressions, and a lot of it is building self-confidence and self-esteem.
I just think it's such a wonderful program for kids. I wish that it had been available for my kids when they were young, but that was long before they started. I just really believe in arts education. I think that children need to be introduced to all areas of the arts, and I think it's such a valuable thing for human beings to be involved with, because after all, that is what arts is about, is human beings. We're the only ones that can do this. Separates us and makes us human.
Well, we're hoping kids from Artscape, in the course of a week, in some of the areas, it's more of an exposure type of thing. But we're hoping they come out with a love of the arts. We're hoping they come out with a feel for what they can do, the creativity. There's no right or wrong. We just want them to have fun. We want them to learn that.
It's a great week. I just am so proud of St. Joseph that they do something like this, and Missouri Western has always been a part of it. And we're so pleased with that. As Allied Arts Council and Missouri Western State University. And what a great partnership. It's wonderful for the community.
They're really fun, and I'm gonna come back next year.
We hope you enjoyed this edition of Artbeat. Keep watching for us on MWTV, or watch us on the web at missouriwestern.edu/artbeat, where you can also check out upcoming arts events and organizations. Thanks again for joining us. See you next time on Artbeat.